This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Thurs Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Bahamas Baseball Federation's 13th annual Andre Rogers Nationals underway in Grand Bahama, and that's where we find our Charles Fisher.
Yes, Johnny, this is an exciting time for baseball, especially right here in Grand Bahama at the Amera Baseball Complex. The Bahamas Baseball Federation, Grand Bahama Port Authority, Andre Rogers Baseball Nationals got underway this morning, and joining me now is the president of the Bahamas Baseball Federation, Salty Kemp. Like I said, Salty, an exciting time.
Well, you know, it's always exciting when this time of the year when we have our nationals, and we're excited for the young kids that are here today and for the rest of the weekend. You know, so great time. You know, got into a slow start, but you know, first day is usually a slow time, and so we're hoping that it'll pick up as the day goes on and the week as like.
I'm happy to see Abercoic, Zuma, Long Island, a lot of family island participation this year.
Well, yeah, we have a lot. Well, the normal family islanders, we had some shortcomings with some of our islands. You know, this is hard economic time for everyone in our country, and it certainly showed in this nationals. But, you know, for those that are here, we're going to hope that they have a wonderful time. We will do nothing any different from we have done when we had a full house.
One team that is missing, Freedom Farm. What's the situation?
Well, I spoke to Greg Burris this morning. I didn't know until yesterday that they were not coming. I know that they were having some financial challenges, according to Mr. Burris, and up to the middle of the week, I heard, well, later part of last week, I should say, to be exact, I heard that they were still trying to come. They weren't going to have all of their teams, but we were certainly expecting some of their teams to be here. So that was a bit disappointing for us as well. But, you know, things happen, and, you know, like I say, the show goes on.
Once again, the show will go on here from the Amera Baseball Complex until Championship Sunday. Johnny?
Team Bahamas closing out group play today at the Caribbean Basketball Championships in the British Virgin Islands, taking on Antigua and Barbuda. The Bahamas getting out to a somewhat slow start, but they pulled within 2 after the first quarter, and that momentum carried over to the second period, where they outscored Antigua 20-11 to take a 36-29 lead at the half. Eugene Bain currently leading the way with 8 points. A win by the Bahamas tonight, and they will finish on top of Group B. Now, even with the loss, the 2-4-2 should still make it through to the semifinals on Saturday. No matter what happens tonight, though, the Bahamas is an off day tomorrow, and that should pay huge dividends ahead of the classification rounds on the weekend, where a top 3 finish is required to qualify for Central Basket next year. Now, tonight's game is live on Cabvision or online at FIBAAmericas.com, and that game just into the third quarter. Well, a big parade will take place tomorrow in Oakland, California, as the Golden State Warriors celebrate their first NBA title in more than 4 decades. Klay Thompson now joins his dad, Michael, having won basketball's biggest prize. And during his contribution to the budget debate yesterday, Tourism Minister, the Honorable Obi Wilshcombe, said a local celebration will also take place in short order.
My ministry reached out. He's coming to the Bahamas next month. We're going to have a major reception for him in the Bahamas, Mr. Speaker, and we're going to work with that son of a Bahamian to ensure that he is a part of what we're doing, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we don't understand the import of that, but there are just 3 father-son relationships, players, ever happened in the NBA. There was a coach, but 3 where they won championship rings, Mr. Speaker. 3. And one happens to be Michael Sweetbells Thompson, that Bahamian man who comes home every summer. Mr. Speaker. And I want to congratulate him because he's going to Grand Bahama next month. He's participating in the Michael Sweetbells Thompson Foundation and a golf tournament that we sponsor, Mr. Speaker, and because he wants to play a role in the Bahamas. And I'm hoping that within the next couple of weeks that the Independence Committee is able to agree with the ministry responsible for sports and tourism, and the road and the entrance to the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium will be named in honor of Michael Sweetbells Thompson. Yeah. We have never honored him, Mr. Speaker. And we want to do that whilst they are here, Mr. Speaker, because not only is Klay coming, but many of his teammates also coming to the Bahamas, Mr. Speaker. They will come, they will participate in the Jeff Rogers camp as well.
A major milestone attained yesterday by volleyball standout Janelle Curtis. Curtis signed a letter of intent for a full 5-year scholarship to Division I, University of North Carolina at Charlotte.
The coach, she's very friendly, she's very mother-like, and I feel like that if I go to that school, I can accomplish what I want to accomplish as a volleyball player and as a student.
Would have been about 4 years ago when she and I first met. And I looked at her and I saw that she had a similar physique to one Shawnee Miller, who all of us know very well. And at that particular point in time, I really thought that she would have been a track star. But speaking with her, she said that she is not very athletically inclined, at least not in the running of races. So I turned to her and I said, well, you know, volleyball is a sport where you can go far. I also made a promise to her that one of these days, particularly when she graduates out of high school, that she'll be able to get a scholarship to a Division I college.
I remember Janelle as a 7th grader at SAC. The first time she came out to volleyball practice, the excitement that she displayed, the skills and talent at her age level for volleyball and also softball. Janelle is a phenomenal athlete with a lot of ability, and she can go very far with the right support.
You make me proud to know that you're my daughter and my only daughter, and I'm here to support you in whatever endeavors you do, and I hope you stay as sweet as you are and be focused. And this evening, as you sang, just want you to put God first.
The All-Andress Barry Islands Regatta will take place Independence Weekend, and the committee has a new chairman in the person of Bernard Evans. He takes over from outgoing chairman, Senator Greg Burrows.
Keeping it in the family. Bernard is quite capable of making sure that the Andress Regatta go on and become very successful. I think we put a little boost in the arm of the regatta after a long, sort of a shaky time they had, and I'm quite sure they'll have an excellent regatta again this year.
He's getting off the late start. Why you guys didn't make the transition a little bit quicker to give the people more time?
Well, nothing happened before his time. He got time to wait. Bernard is a leader. He's a union man. He know how to work. He don't need much time. He'll make it wait.
But you still will be there supporting the people of Andress, though.
Well, that's my mother roots. That's what run through my vein. Whatever I could do with the little time that I have, I'll be happy to do it.
Now, right on the heels of the All-Andress Regatta will be the Green Turtle Key Class C Regatta, July 24th and 25th.
The sailing conditions in the passage off of Green Turtle Key between Treasure Key Landing and Green Turtle Key is second to none in the Bahamas. And we hope to have a very successful regatta with a dozen boats that are very high quality, top class, boats that have finished well in the Family Island Regatta in Georgetown, along with a couple of wild cards that'll be invitees at the discretion of the committee.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Thurs Diagnostic Center.